There's many myths about Habitat for Humanity. We don't give homes away. We don't serve just the poor. We help people who need stable housing, affordable housing.
Right. That sounds almost too good to be true. What's the downside to this?
There isn't.
Welcome to the Chamber Conversation. Today we're excited to have Melinda Everson with Habitat for Humanity. Welcome.
Thank you.
We appreciate you being here. Tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got involved with Habitat.
I have been in this position as executive director in St. Johns County for Habitat for Humanity for almost 9 years. I'm very passionate about housing and the importance of that for families and individuals. But I did get my start working for Habitat for Humanity in Michigan. I moved here 21 years ago, but prior to moving here, I worked for Habitat for Humanity in Flint, Michigan for 4 years. I was the executive director there, and I really just was passionate about housing then. And then I came here, and the need seems to be even greater.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about Habitat and how that actually works and who the ideal client is for a Habitat house.
The ideal client for homeownership under the Habitat for Humanity program is the workforce. It can be anybody starting, with somebody working at Publix to a nurse. We serve residents and workers in this community from 30 to 120% of the area median income. So for a single person, it's 35,000 roughly, and up to about 86,000 for a single person, the income requirements.
And you're not giving somebody a home. You're not building a home and just saying, "Oh, I'm going to pick you and you get a free home," right?
No.
There's a lot to that, and there's a lot of sweat equity involved as well as qualifying.
There's many myths about Habitat for Humanity. We've been around for a very long time, since 1992 here in St. Johns County, but Habitat International is in 2026 celebrating their 50th anniversary.
Wow.
Yeah, so there's a lot of myths. We don't give homes away. We don't serve just the poor. We're a self-help program. We help people who need stable housing, affordable housing.
Right.
As you know, housing in this community, the median cost of a house is $550,000 to $600,000. Well, two young people starting out, making $50,000, $60,000, even $70,000 a year, they can't do that. They can't buy a house in that price range.
Right.
And a lot of them have student loans. They might have young children. So our houses, we are the only builder that I'm aware of in St. Johns County that is building single family homes under $300,000.
And there are, as you mentioned, the Chamber has a housing coalition, attainable housing coalition, just for that reason as well. We've done a tremendous amount of research in identifying where the shortages are, and anything that we can do to help alleviate some of those pains is a huge benefit to everyone. I want to talk a little bit about the Community Contribution Tax Credit Program. First of all, just tell everybody exactly what that is, and let's delve into that a little bit because I'm interested in learning more.
The Community Contribution Tax Credit Program is a line item budget for the state of Florida, and it supports affordable housing builders. And how they do this is we partner with local businesses, and if they are collecting $200,000 or more in sales tax, they can sponsor a Habitat for Humanity home. And it's roughly about $115,000. And it acts almost like a loan to Habitat for Humanity because the business gets all the money back. So they have to show up with a check. They have to bring volunteers, and it's an awesome team building opportunity for their business. They can come out, they help build the house. They have one or two work days. They come out, they help build the house. And then when the house is all done, we can help them submit the application, or they can do it on their own, and they get all their money back. And they have kept their sales tax dollars local.
That sounds almost too good to be true. So I'm giving you $100,000. I am applying to get a rebate from the sales tax that I have contributed to the state and get my $100,000 back. And at the same time, my staff has volunteered sweat equity hours in team building and helping to build a Habitat house and helping somebody else What's the downside to this?
There isn't. And I know a lot of people, a lot of business owners who say that's too good to be true. However, I have a lot of businesses locally who have participated, and you can call them up. A lot of these business owners have said, I'll talk to another business owner and tell them it really is true. It's an awesome opportunity to support our local housing. It's an awesome opportunity to keep our workforce local, and you do get your money back pretty quickly.
And the team building aspect of that as well. I know I've had staffs that have volunteered with Habitat over the years, and it's a great way to spend a day, just not only helping out but also learning about each other.
For sure.
And there's always somebody there to guide you as well.
Yeah, we have a site supervisor that's there to make sure that you're doing it all right. We take pride in the homes that we build, so we make sure that every step is done well. It's not just volunteers coming out there slapping something up. We have somebody there monitoring on that.
I would also encourage people to drive by the neighborhood and just see not only the quality of the housing, but see how those neighborhoods are continuing to be maintained, because they are just gorgeous, and anyone would want to live there. So what else do we need to know about the tax credit program? Can you say some of the companies that have participated in the past?
Yeah, the St. Augustine Distillery, I believe they sponsored 6 homes.
Okay.
O.C. White's,
Uh-huh.
probably 7 homes. I'm sorry if they're close in numbers, so
Uh-huh.
if I have the numbers wrong, they're close. The Raintree Restaurant has
Right.
sponsored at least 7. There's been multiple businesses in this community who have come out to help us, but we need more because we are building more houses now.
Right.
We used to build 4 or 5 houses a year. We're building 20.
Yeah.
So we have the opportunity to do more at the CCTCP program, which helps us to continue to grow.
And everybody knows the distillery, O.C. White, Raintree. Those are not corporate people that don't live here. They're local people, local business owners that have participated in the program.
That's right. The distillery, one of their employees is actually a homeowner.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's kind of a nice connection.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Melinda, we talked about the Community Contribution Tax Credit Program, which is a mouthful. But how else can the community help Habitat for Humanity?
There's many ways you can get involved. You can advocate for housing. Talk to your local elected officials about the importance of housing. We want to keep our workers local. When you go to the doctor's office or the grocery store, you want people there doing those jobs. So advocacy is important. Volunteerism, you can come out. You can sign up on our website. You can come out and volunteer on helping to build, paint, do a number of things at the work site.
And that could be an individual or a group of people that wanted to.
Yeah, you can come out on your own. If you're just bored one weekend and you want to come out, just sign up the day before. Cars for Homes is another program that is hosted by Habitat for Humanity International, but we get the benefit of that. So if somebody donates a car in this community, it's super simple. You go on our website, you click on it, you put in the VIN number, somebody calls you, they pick up the car, and the car's auctioned, and then we get the proceeds from that. And that's been a wonderful fundraiser for us. Or you can just donate.
Melinda, I know Habitat is trying to build 20 houses a year. I want to talk a little bit about who qualifies for those houses, because we know that about 42,000 people a day drive into St. Johns County from other counties to work. So when you look at who qualifies for a Habitat house in our county, I would assume quite a few people would.
We made a effort to really break down the numbers back in 2024. We drafted a new strategic plan, and we realized there's this missing middle that people talk about, people that are earning not enough to buy a $500,000 house, but could buy, $250,000 to $300,000. So we increased the income guidelines so we can sell homes to people that are working in the service industry, but also working as police officers, firefighters, teachers, nurses, that they qualify with their income level
to get into a home.
Yes,
to get into a home that they own,
that they can purchase, not just rent. So it stabilizes this family, and it also, we make sure that their mortgage payment is no more than 30% of their monthly gross income.
So how can people get in touch with you if they want to learn more about this program?
They can look at our website, they can call our office, or they can just give me a call, 904-826-3252.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
It was my pleasure.